Hey, Murray Scientist, Miss Crowley here. So this is the lesson overview. So we're going to start using this lesson overview for our lessons, which basically is the directions on how to do the lesson for that day. So we are very excited to start a new quarter, fresh start for everybody, and we would love to see you at the Google Meets. So anyways, you're listening to this lesson overview that you found in the Monday, Tuesday physical science folder, right? Our new unit is about physical and chemical changes. So you're going to click on that, and mine looks a little bit different than yours because I am on a laptop. But you're in here because you're listening to the directions. So always listen to the directions. It will help you get through these lessons much easier. So this week, what we're going to do is try something called a Nearpod. You might have done Nearpods before. What they are is it's an interactive presentation. So it's a way for us to get new information to you where you can be interactive with the presentation. So we are going to learn about physical and chemical changes. And what's nice about the Nearpod is we can put everything in it. We can put the goal, the ignite, the chunk, and the chew all in one place for you. And then when you're done with the Nearpod, you're going to come here and you're going to take the review quiz. Now remember, it's important to take the review quiz. You can take them as many times as you want, and your grade will go directly, your highest grade will go directly into the grade book. Many of these questions we actually use in the 90% assessment. So it's a really good thing to take these lesson closures. So after the Nearpod, make sure you come back here and do this. So how do you get to Nearpod? Well, there's lots of different ways. Now, one way that I think is the most fun is that you can come to our Google Meets. So here up in the directions, it says 3 different ways. One way is you come to the Google Meet and we will give you a code or a link for you to join it, and we all do it together and interact with the Nearpod. Now, if you don't do that because you miss the Google Meet, you can also join Nearpod and do it by yourself. Those 2 different ways to do it. We will always put a link here, so you can click on that link. Another way to do it, say that link doesn't work, well, you have the Nearpod app. Put it on your iPad if you haven't. So just go to self-service, download the Nearpod app. This is what it looks like. And then when you use it, you click on it just like any other app, and it's going to ask you for a code. So we always provide the code. You can just copy and paste the code into this little blank right here. All right, and then it's going to ask you to put your name in it. And we would love it if you would put your full name in it, your first and the last name, and also your student ID number. And the reason why we ask you to do this is that you do not have to submit anything. So that's what's kind of nice about the Nearpods, is that you don't have to submit anything. Nearpod will send Miss Ross, me, or Miss Lee the report of how you did on it. So, because within it, there's going to be videos and questions, and there can be some games. There's different things that we can do. So you do not have to do anything. Just finish the Nearpod, and don't worry, it sends us a report, okay? Now, if you still need more help, here's a video on how to join Nearpod. All right, so those 3 different ways. So now when you go to Nearpod, it will look like this. So once you enter it, here is the presentation. So it has the goal. We can embed videos, right, which are nice. So there'll be a video for you to watch, and then there'll be a place for you to comment. So write your observations about the reaction right here. Okay. And then another thing nice about Nearpod is we can put audio in it. So we don't put it in every single slide, but slides where we want to give you a little bit more information than the slides gives you. We put the audio, and you can see it right here at the bottom, this little arrow. You just click on that, and then there'll be an audio speaker, obviously. Okay. And then when you're done, you are going to take the review quiz, and we're going to have a great quarter. So remember to always listen to these lesson overviews, and have a wonderful first day of the quarter, or second day if you're doing this on a Tuesday.